Peaches are my favorite fruit, and there's nothing better than biting into a peach that just got picked off the tree. My Easy Peach Cobbler is a special recipe. It's got sweet, tender peaches that have been perfectly spiced with cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves. So I've peeled and sliced my peaches. Now let's spice them up. So I'm adding a pinch of ground cloves, about 1/8 teaspoon. Let's add nutmeg, same amount. Let's add our brown sugar. You want to pack it really well. Let's add our granulated sugar. And we can't forget the ground cinnamon. These peaches are perfectly spiced. Let's add a little bit of lemon juice. This will brighten the flavor up. And now for some cornstarch. This is our thickener. Mix it up really well. Make sure that all the peach slices are perfectly coated. And you just want to make sure that you make your peach slices pretty uniform in size so that they all bake the same. All right, let's transfer them into the pan. Okay, make sure that it's a nice even layer. So I've got my oven heated at 350 degrees. We're just gonna par bake this for 12 minutes. So for our delicious cobbler topping, let's add all of our dry ingredients into the food processor. Start with our flour. Let's add our sugars. We got some granulated, some brown sugar. Make sure to pack that in there. Here we have our salt, our baking powder. And let's give that a few pulses just to mix that together before we incorporate our butter. The butter part is key. You want to cut them into tiny little cubes, and your butter needs to be super cold. This is what's going to give our cobbler topping a nice flakiness, because when you put cold butter into a hot oven, you're going to get steam. This creates pockets in your dough, and that's what's going to give it the flakiness. So pulse that, and you're going to want to pulse it until your butter are just in the size of tiny peas. Mix again. There we go. It's coming together really nicely. So you know that you've mixed it just the right amount when the dough comes together within your fingers. So I've pulled this out of the oven. It baked for about 12 minutes. Now let's add our topping. So I like to just grab some spoonfuls, place them right over the peaches, and you want to make sure that there's some space between the dough balls because you want that filling to bubble up right around the biscuit dough. And when I choose my peaches, I love to buy Freestone peaches. Those are the easiest to get the fruit right off the pit. But there's also the Havens peaches, the Crest Haven, the Red Haven, and the Glow Havens. Those are really good too. They have just the right balance of sweetness and acidity. So now I'm going to mix together some cinnamon sugar. So we'll add some cinnamon to our granulated sugar. Give that a stir. I love adding sugar on top of a cobbler because it really gives it a nice crunch. I just want to evenly sprinkle all over the top. Make sure to hit the biscuits. Okay, let's get it back in the oven. It'll bake for about 20 to 25 minutes. You're going to want to make sure that the filling is nice and bubbly all around the biscuit dough. And when you touch the biscuit dough, it should be firm to the touch and it should be a wonderful golden brown color. When they were smaller, my two youngest daughters played a little trick on me. I didn't get to the kitchen fast enough when it was out of the oven. And I come to an empty pie plate with 2 spoons in it. And I looked at them and they were smiling with a guilty grin. So I really hope you make this recipe at home.